Hello, you sexy ass motherfuckers. Today we're gonna go over some pickups that I got recently. I got 3 VHSs from the Antique Mall. My girlfriend and I went shopping the other day, and then I got one from Goodwill, I believe. One DVD box set. So let's go over it right now. So let's go over the DVDs first. I got this Star Wars trilogy. These are the original Star Wars films, 4, 5, and 6. 4 is A New Hope, 5 is Return of the Jedi, and 6 is 4, 5, 6. 6, or wait, 4, 5, and 6. And this actually includes a 4th bonus material DVD. So this has a lot of goodies, a lot of extras.
The story of the making of the Star Wars trilogy is as epic and dramatic as the films themselves. Go behind the scenes and experience the journey from the earliest versions of the script to the blockbuster debut of the films that forever changed the face of cinema. In Empire of Dreams, the most comprehensive documentary ever created on the making of the movies, explore the creation of Star Wars, including the trials George Lucas and his team underwent to create a saga few thought could ever be made. 3 new featurettes explore in depth the unique contributions of the Star Wars films, from the classic characters to the unforgettable lightsaber to the film's impact on a generation of filmmakers. These documentaries feature all new interviews and rare, never-before-seen footage from the making of all 3 films. Classic theatrical trailers, TV spots, upcoming game demos and previews, rare stills, cold from the Lucasfilm archives, and more. Make this bonus disc the ultimate chronicle of the making of the Star Wars trilogy. This is 2004, color approximately 236 minutes.
All right, let's move forward to the VHSs. First, we have Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. We have Easy Rider. This was a Cannes Film Festival winner. Best film by a new director, Dennis Hopper. And Dead Poets Society. I've never seen this, with the brilliant Robin Williams, of course. Runtime is 128 minutes, presented in digitally mastered hi-fi stereo surround. Real quick, I wanted to talk about Nope. I've seen Nope before, about 3 or 4 times, I believe. This was my 5th or 6th time watching it. Watched it with my girlfriend for the first time ever at her house, and honestly, she thought it was great. She loved the fact that the alien spaceship looked real. She literally said that it did not look green screen, it did not look fake, it looked very realistic. She also mentioned that if she was high, this alien spaceship thing, like, you know, towards the end when it starts to become like this weird, when it metamorphosizes into this big butterfly thing, she literally said that if she was high, she would be terrified of it. I honestly think Nope is better than Get Out, and I think Nope is a great standalone film. I really pray and hope that Jordan never decides to expand on it, because it is one of those perfect standalone films. I don't think it needs a sequel. I don't think it needs a prequel. I don't think it needs anything added to it. It is just right the way it is. And I know Get Out was a super mega hit when it initially came out in 2016. I think a lot of that had to do with Jordan's first feature film. There was a lot of hype around the fact that, you know, it had to do with, you know, black people and white supremacy. Yeah, like during that time, there was a lot of police brutality against black people in America. And so I think the shock value and the shock factor of that whole thing, of that narrative, kind of reflected society. And I think Us is the other big film by Jordan Peele that was a pretty good horror film, I think. I don't think it's as bad as people say it is. It definitely pales in comparison to Nope. I'm going to be making a Star Wars prequel video soon, so be on the lookout for that. And as always, thank you for watching. I love you. Have a good time. Have a good life. See you later.
See you when you're